Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm going to be testing out some new products. I'm going to be incorporating them into my current makeup routine. I feel that way is way better, just to test out and see if the products actually work, because you can compare them to what you usually use. So yeah, let's get started. So if I'm looking down, it's because I have my mirror right here in front of me. So these products aren't necessarily new to me. Wait, no. These products aren't necessarily new in general, like new to the beauty industry, but they are new to me. And I've never tried them, and I've been too broke to try them. So yeah, I'm going to be trying out some new products for me. Some of them are kind of a couple, maybe like 3 years old, so don't come for me. So I'm going to be starting out with primer, and I'm going to use the Max Strobe Cream. This is just a sample size that I got to try it. So I'm just going to take about this much on my fingers, and I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my face. Ooh, that smells good. That smells like my grandma used to smell that. Not in like a bad way, but like my grandma used to smell like this. It just smells like fresh and perfumey, if that makes any sense. I don't know. So the foundation that I've been using lately is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, and it looks like this. And I usually mix my shades because I'm kind of pale right now, but when I got these I was a little tan, so I just, have been mixing them. This is so good, y'all. My favorite foundation right now. But I'm also going to mix in, I want to give it more of like a light coverage, so I'm going to mix in the Maybelline BB cream. It's like a really sheer BB like lotion tinted moisturizer. So I'm going to take the shade F8, and then if it's too dark I'm going to go in with F7 too. The good thing about these is they're really affordable. Drugstore, get it from Ulta. So I'm just going to go in with those. It might be a little too dark for me, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, and then I'm going to take that BB cream that I was talking about and just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to take that and use a little bit of that to blend in my foundation. The reason that I'm using a BB cream is because I really want to sheer out this foundation. Holy crap, I look orange. Okay, well, anyways, I'm trying to sheer out this foundation just a little bit because it's very full coverage, and that's not the look I'm going for today. So next I'm going to take my favorite combination of concealer. On a normal day, this is the concealer that I will use, and it is so good. It is like Tarte Shape Tape but dewier, which is amazing during the winter. The one that I use every day, and I'm not kidding you, I use this every single day. It's amazing. I go through these so fast, it's not even funny. I have gone through about, I'm not exaggerating, 6 or 7 of these. They are amazing. But for a little bit more full coverage glam days, I will mix this with a more, I guess you could say, full extra coverage concealer, and that would be the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Nude, and I'm just gonna pop this under my eyes where I need the most coverage, and then I'll go back in with the Makeup Revolution. This one's almost out. Whoa. And I'm in this shade C5, and I'll go in on the outside of that and I'll use that to blend it out. It's just such a good concealer. I love it so much. And then I'll just take a beauty blender and blend that out. So a trick I like to use to get more full coverage under the eyes is to wait maybe 30 seconds to a minute to blend out my face first, and then wait a little bit to blend out under the eyes, just so it dries a little bit and it makes it more full coverage. So as you can see, the mixture of those two concealers and that foundation made my skin look, it just looks like it's not really my skin, but it is. And that's what I'm going for. So I actually have two new face powders that I want to try. One is the Bed Nye Luxury Powder. This is definitely not new to the beauty community, but I definitely want to try it. This is the one that I heard about from Carly Bible. So that's why I wanted to try it, because her makeup just always looks flawless. And then I also, obviously if you follow Jaclyn Hill, you know that she loves this powder. And it's really expensive. So, like ridiculously expensive. So I really wanted to try this out. I sucked it up and I bought it. So all of these things are bought by myself. So this is the Lancome Absolute Powder and Absolute Peach. Absolute Peach? I don't know. But, so I'm going to use the Bed Nye Luxury Powder, the Bed Nye Cameo Powder underneath my eyes in my T-zone. And then I'm going to use this over the rest of my face, because apparently I've swatched it and it has like a glow to it. So we're going to see how that goes. First, I'm going to slightly bake under my eyes with the Cameo Powder. And I don't really like to actually bake. I actually like to just press the powder into my skin. I feel like it looks more flawless and it fills in your pores and it just looks like skin instead of baking it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like that blended in really seamlessly. It's really finely milled. Wow. Oh my god. That looks flawless. Like, I'm shook. Oh my god, I want to use that on my whole face. What? I like don't want to use any other powder right now. Wow, that set my face beautifully. I am a little bit shook right now, to say the least. Wow. Literally looks like I have no pores on my cheeks, especially as my problem area with pores, and it literally looks like I don't have any. So let's try the Lancome powder. Okay. That just gave me the worst glow. Do you see that? Am I crazy? Oh my god. That just made me look so greasy on my forehead. Okay, so rule number one, don't use this on your forehead like I just did. This, okay. I have to say, I like this powder because it makes me look glowy on my face, but if you put this in your T-zone, I would not recommend putting this in your T-zone, because it makes it like legit just made my forehead look like it's greasy. Oh my god. Okay, so that did nothing, and my face is just going to look, my forehead just going to look greasy. So there we go. So next I'm going to bronze up my face. And lately I've been using an OG product, and that is the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. It is so good, and I don't know why I ever stopped using it, because I just love it so much. So I'm gonna use that to bronze up my face. My forehead just looks greasy right now. I don't know if I'm gonna like it at the end of this. Maybe it'll just look like I'm dewy and fresh and glowy. But right now, I just know I should not have put that all over my forehead. So. So I really like to take the bronzer on my chin, and then I like to take it also on my nose a little bit. So today I'm going to be trying out a new blush. I actually have two that I kind of want to try out. One is a Laura Geller baked blush in the shade Tropic Hues, and it looks a little bit like it's a baked highlighter, so it looks like a little bit like gold and rosy. I kind of dig this for the fall and winter. And then I also just got one from Ipsy in the mail. It's from Bang Beauty. It's in the shade Smoked Peach, and it like looks like, it kind of reminds me of Milani Luminoso. It's like a peach blush with like flecks of shimmer, of like gold shimmer in it. Maybe I'll mix them both. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna take my Morphe E4 brush. This is my favorite blush brush, and I'm going to dip into both of them and just knock off the excess. And just take that over my cheeks and pull it back. Ooh. I love shimmery blushes. Oh, they just bring like life back to your face without having to put a highlighter on, even though I love highlighters. And I will be highlighting my face today. I just love shimmery blushes. Wow, that looks so pretty. My freckles are kind of showing through right now. I don't know if you can see. But what I really like to do, because I don't contour my nose, I like to take the blush and bring it over my nose bridge to give myself a sunburn effect, I guess you could say. And I guess it just kind of brings some depth to the face without having to contour my nose. It gives you like a sun-kissed sunburn, like you got sunburned like 3 days ago and now it's turning into a tan, and it's like you're like sun-kissed. My next step is brows, and I use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I use it in the shade 4. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and if you guys want to see a full brow tutorial, just let me know in the comments below. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did both my brows, and I've already done one eye off camera. Besides lashes, I haven't done those yet, just mascara. So the palette that I'm using, it's new to me, but it is definitely not new in general. But I got it in my BoxyCharm Boxy Luxe box for December, and so I decided to use it because I've wanted this palette for so long. I just haven't been able to get my hands on it, and I've just been broke. So I'm gonna use that today. I'm gonna use the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette today. This is just like a simple, I guess, halo eye, kind of like smoky halo eye. So I'm going to show you how I achieved this look. So first I went in with concealer and just concealed my eye. I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Transition and then also the shade Bestie. I'm gonna mix these two and then run it across my crease, and I'm gonna keep it in sort of a rounder shape and bring it around. And just keep building that up in a windshield wiper motion. Now I'm going to take the shade Are You Kidding Me, and I'm just gonna run that through my crease too and build up. And I tried to go for like a more smoky, kind of like deconstructed halo eye because honestly, I never claimed to be good at makeup, so I can't really do like the ones that are just super perfect on Instagram. So yeah. And I honestly tend to like more of like a messy eye look. I feel like it's more natural, and it's just like that good like blown out smokiness. I think it looks like great with my eyes. So, and it doesn't require too much skill. So one thing I forgot to do, I'm going to take some of that Ben Nye translucent powder on my sponge, and I'm gonna put that underneath my eye just to catch any fallout. So I'm gonna take a more detailed brush, and I'm gonna go into brownie points, and I'm going to pack that in the inner and outer corner. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be blending it out with a This is the Morphe M441, and I'm going to blend that out with Are You Kidding Me? I'm also going to go in with a smaller detail brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe JH40 brush, and I'm going to take the shade Brownie Points and run it through the middle of my crease like this and make kind of like a line. And then I'm going to go back in with the M441 and a little bit of the transition shade and blend that out. Really, you just have to have patience and just sit here and blend for 20 minutes. And I'm going to keep adding brownie points on the inner corner, just building that up and blending it back out, and then building it up and blending it back out until I get the desired color. I'm going to go in and do my concealer before I do the darkest shade so that it shows up a little bit better. So I'm going to take my concealer and put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to go in with, I think this brush is from Vanity Planet. And I'm just going to take that concealer, put the concealer on the bottom of your eye, and then look up. And then that's where your concealer is going to go. This is like the hardest part for me. I am so bad at this. And we are going to go back into the M433 brush with brownie points, and then build that up around the edges, the lower edges, and just kind of keep building it in. So then I'm going to go in with a tiny detail brush, and I'm going to go in the shade Teddy Bear down here, and I am going to hit that in my most outer corner and inner corner. And I'm going to keep using that to build up outer and inner corner. And I'm going to be blending that up into the shade Brownie Points that's already there. With these darker colors, I feel like, at least on my eye, I have to pack it in first and then blend it out. Because if I go in without blending it, it just looks, with just blending it, it just looks like super patchy and just doesn't look good on my eye. Then I'm going to go in, back in with the M441, and I'm going to take the transition color and smoke all of that out. And then I'm going to take the shade Cool Beans on my finger, and I'm going to just pat that onto my lid in the very center. I'm going to take I guess this is another Vanity Planet brush, and I'm going to spray that with my setting spray, and then I'm going to pick up that shade again, Cool Beans, and I'm going to pat it over top of what I already put there, and that is just going to bring some more light and dimension to my eye. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to blend that out again on the top. So then I'm going to go in a little bit of the shade Toffee, which is more of like a gold shade, and I'm going to tap that just a little bit on the edges of that sparkle just to give it a little bit more dimension. I am going to wipe away the bake. And then I'm going to take another detail brush. This is the Morphe E18. And I am going to go into the first two transition shades and bring that all the way underneath my eye. And then I'm going to take Are You Kidding Me? Basically repeating what I did on my upper eye, but on my lower lash line. And then I'm using the same brush for all of this. I'm going to take Brownie Points and go on the outer edge and then on the inner corner. And then I will take Teddy Bear on the super detailed brush that we were using before and put that on the very outer edge and very inner corner and deepen that up. And then go back with brownie points and blend that out a little bit. I'm going to take my finger and dip into Cool Beans, and then I'm just going to tap that in the center of my lower lash line as well. I'm also using a new mascara today. It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and I honestly never venture out and try new mascaras. I don't know why. I just really stick to what I love, and that is the L'Oreal Carbon Black, Voluminous Carbon Black. It's just my OG go-to favorite, but I kind of really like this one. It lengthens the lashes, but I wouldn't say it gives volume. It just kind of like makes them like separate and like look really long. I will say it is kind of wet though, so it does kind of transfer. So the lashes I'm going to be using today are the Allura Light lashes from House of Lashes. So I got them from Ulta. They look really like short enough so you can see this makeup look, but also like fluffy enough that they look really wispy. I don't know. I'm not really used to wearing lashes. I just started like last month wearing lashes when I was in Paris. So I will put these on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's about as good as my lashes are gonna get. I like really suck at putting on lashes, and these are a lot like thicker and longer than I thought they would be. Oh my god, it's about to pop off. Honestly, don't come for me. I don't ever wear fake eyelashes because I really don't need to, but I thought it would make this look more dramatic, and I kind of like it. So anyways, I'm gonna move on to lips and then highlighter, and then we'll be done, and I'll go back through everything that I liked and didn't like. So for lips, I am going to go in with MAC Strip Down Liner. I just got a new one, but I'm gonna go and overline my lips with that. So yeah. So for lipstick, I'm gonna take the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Sao Paulo, and I'm going to put that on my lips. I usually hate liquid lipstick formulas, but this is like super creamy. And while I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna do my highlighter. I just bought the Glow Up palette from Ofra, and it just came in the mail 2 days ago, so I have yet to try it. I have tried their formulas before. I have the Nikki Tutorials Glow Goals. Yeah, I have that one, and I love it. So I'm excited to see what this is all about, because I've been wanting to try the Rodeo Drive ones for so long. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's so cute. Ooh, this is fancy. Oh, what a cute little palette. Ooh. Wow, I'm in love. Look how pretty those highlighters are. I think I'm gonna go in with Rodeo Drive mixed with Star Island. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And I'm just gonna bring that up a little bit over my brow bone. Okay, or a lot of it over my brow bone. And then on my chin a little, my Cupid's bow. And then on my nose, I'm actually gonna take a smaller brush, kind of like a flat pointed brush, and I'm going to take that on my nose and put a dot, and then make basically an exclamation point on my nose. Now to finish off the lips, I got this tip from Jordan Lipscomb. If you don't follow her, she's amazing. I take all her advice. I just love her. She has the cutest personality. Anyways, can we be friends, Jordan? Hello. Okay, cool. So she takes the new Powder Kiss lipstick in from MAC in the shade Best of Me, and it's like a flesh color. She uses it over top of lipsticks just to like give that ombre effect. So I'm gonna do that. That's pretty. Okay, Jordan, I see you. And finally, I'm going to take the new, this is the thing I'm most excited about. This is the new Fenty Beauty lip gloss in the shade Fussy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is my favorite lip gloss formula. Oh my god. I love that noise. Okay. And I'm just gonna take that and then run that over my lips. It's so perfect. Oh my god. I want to kiss myself. What the hell? Now I'm going to top off all of this. My Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I can't even speak. My Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And then I'm going to fan my face, and once it's almost dry, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and just like make sure everything's seamless. And I actually forgot. I'm going to go into the Ofra highlighter, and then I'm going to do my inner corner and my brow bone. Okay guys, and that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, I have to go back through and tell you what I liked and didn't like. I have to be honest, I liked everything. The only thing I had a little tiny issue with was actually the Lancome powder, and it's only because I put it in my T-zone. But everything else, I loved it. I hate liquid lipsticks, and this Ofra liquid lipstick is so bomb, so comfortable. It's just like, it doesn't like cake up and like get crusty. I mean, I haven't worn it all day, but I usually put lip gloss on anyways, so I'm just so excited because I just found like my favorite makeup product. My Voss palette is me in a palette. Like, I'm so happy that I got this in the mail because this is literally like me in a palette, y'all. Guys, if you were gonna get anything from this video, it would have to be this gloss, guys. This gloss, you can't live without this gloss. It's so amazing. Like, everything that I tried today just like looks so good, and I'm definitely gonna keep using these products. Yeah, this is the completed look. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay.